Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. Today we're gonna take a look at 10 scary videos that may just prove that ghosts exist. Number 1. A man named Josiah was recently featured on the channel for the mysterious things happening in his house. Objects often appear to defy physics as they move completely on their own.
And I come back and something is say something, I'm giving up on you. But anywhere I would have followed you. That's my kid, dude. Don't. You're not fucking serious. You're not fucking serious. I mean, it's nothing. Actually, how the fuck am I gonna get that back up? Goddamn. Jesus Christ.
Josiah has been living with activity like this for over 2 years now. And an odd pattern he's noticed is every time he drinks alcohol, the activity always seems to ramp up. Well, just recently, after having a few drinks, he noticed one of his kitchen knives was out of place. He then began recording, and this is what happened next.
Okay, so I will say I'm stupid for drinking. That knife fell out of that little f***ing knife container thingy. No. 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 Is this all because, dude, this is getting dangerous, bro. You're gonna cut yourself. You need to be careful. F***ing no. Actually, oh, what the f*** just happened? Right in front of my f***ing face. F***ing shit. No. It's a regular old f***ing knife container thingy. No, stop. I'm not even hungry anymore.
While filling his counter, one of the knives came flying out of the block completely on its own. Appearing to get yanked out, the knife went flying before landing blade first in the wooden floor. Despite his normal joking attitude towards this activity, this terrifying moment was enough to freak him out. And now after this encounter, the activity in Josiah's home has officially gone from creepy to dangerous. My advice, ditch the metal knives and invest in plastic. Number 2. The brave solo investigator from the Midwest Ghost Hunter YouTube channel recently conducted an investigation at the haunted village of Bonanzaville. Located in North Dakota, Bonanzaville is a museum featuring old historic buildings. Hauntings in this village have spread from a tavern to a mansion and even to a church. Completely alone and in possession of the keys to every building, Ian was ready to begin his investigation. With reports of strange activity happening in the old telephone museum, Ian stepped foot inside, eager to see what he could catch.
If there's anybody in this building, could you give me a sign of your presence? Could you show yourself? Somewhere in this building? I heard there is a spirit here that makes phone calls to the other buildings. If you can hear me right now, could you make this phone ring? Could you call this phone? If you call it, I'll answer it. We could have a little chit chat. Well, these phones are dead. They're not even on. I'm not even sure if you'd even be able to make calls with it right now. Could you move this? The rotary dial? Whoa, what the? Dude, that was a freaking straight up phone ringing in that room. Holy crap, that scared me. Did you just make one of the phones ring in that room? suppose. Let's go answer it. I nearly jumped out of my skin when I heard this phone ringing. These phones were no longer in service, leaving this occurrence unexplainable. Holy crap. There's like multiple phones in here. I have no idea which one it was. If you made the phone ring, could you do it again? Which phone was it? Was it this one? Hello?
Despite every phone being unplugged and out of service, one of them began to ring. This ghostly phone call startled Ian, and as he tried to get more evidence of this undead caller, it looks like he succeeded.
Hello? Could you speak through this phone? Who called that phone earlier? Put my voice recorder up to it. A faint whisper can be heard on the voice recorder. I cannot tell if it is actually coming from the phone, or if it's in the room with me. Either one is an eerie prospect.
A ghostly voice was caught on his digital recorder, saying hello. Wandering through the village, Ian set his sights on the Brass Rail Saloon. Known for having a heavy atmosphere and being full of paranormal activity, a previous visitor took this photo, which clearly captured a ghoulish face peering out from behind a wall. And now Ian would eagerly attempt to make contact.
If there's anyone in here, I invite you to come sit with me. I just want to get to know some of the people that are here. I hear that there's a lot of spirits in this building. Could you walk up to this table and sit down with me? I mean, I didn't bring any cards or anything, but I mean, if you've got some, I don't know if you can in the afterlife, but feel free to sit on this table here. Whoa. I just heard that chair move. Holy moly. You can clearly hear the chair in front of me moving by itself. However, I unfortunately was shining my infrared light in the camera's view, inadvertently making the chair impossible to see. I did not capture the chair moving on my handheld camera either. However, I was about to document some of the most interesting communication I have ever received from a spirit. Did you just sit down? Here, I'll put this next to you. If you just sat down, could you touch that green light? Whoa, what? Oh my God. Thank you. Wow. I'm gonna reach into your space here. I just want to feel you. Oh, wow. Dude, it is colder over here. Could you touch that green light again? Damn, dude. Holy. I am literally sitting next to a freaking ghost right now. Are you a male? If you are a male, could you touch that light? Yes. Whoa. Would you like to play a game of poker? Yes. Oh man, I would love to play a game of poker with you. Are you aware that this place is shut down? It's no longer a saloon. Are you aware of that? Or am I wrong? Is this place still open? From your perspective, is this place still running? Yes. Wow. Wow, that is so interesting. That's interesting that for him it's open, but yet he can still interact with me. That is, my mind is kind of blown right now. Can you see me right now? Yes. Wow. Do I look solid? I'm gonna tell you this right now, and this might sound strange, but I can't see you. You are invisible to me. All I can see is you touching that light. Can you see me fully? Am I like a full person? to you. Are you still there?
With an EMF meter on the table, it looks like something was incredibly responding to Ian's questions. And as he made his way upstairs to the hotel portion of the building, these ghostly responses continued.
Whoa! Oh my God! It's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna run. Did you just tap on that bed? Oh! Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. That scared the living daylights out of me. Holy moly. Dude, that was a freaking voice. I heard it so clear on this voice recorder. Oh, it was a female. It was a female voice. It said like, "Who are you?" I heard it. It sounded like, "Who are you?"
This woman's voice was so vivid, I was almost convinced it was a real person. Yet as you can see, I am the only one in this old hotel.
Just a few feet away from Ian, a disembodied voice came from the darkness. And shortly after, he may have just caught who this voice belonged to.
Wow, that was a heck of a string of activity. Jeez, that woman's voice was so clear on here. I still can't believe that. There's no doubt in my mind I was not alone in that room, and I'm not sure who that was. Man, I just feel like a cold breeze just passed me. Did somebody just go in front of me here? That's just like a wicked chill I got there.
Just seconds after I walk out of the room, a mist-like form appears from thin air.
As the night continued, Ian ventured over to the Houston mansion. Built in 1881, this mansion was constructed by David Houston, along with his wife, Annie. Later in 1906, David would tragically pass away in this home. And now many people believe that his spirit, along with Annie's, linger inside their former residence. Ian began exploring the home when he received a very clear message.
Hello? Is there somebody up here? Okay, I thought I heard something up here. Oh! A scary voice.
This deep and gruff man's voice sent shivers down my spine. I immediately felt a strong presence, and the atmosphere became heavy. After analyzing the audio, the voice sounds like it is saying,
A ghostly man's voice came through, giving the impression that David is not a fan of visitors. Going up to the second floor, Ian attempted to make further contact and get on David's good side, when something made its presence known.
David, did you die in this room? I heard you died of a brain hemorrhage, and I'm very, very sorry to hear that. Are you the one that leaves the imprint on the pillow? Could you do it right now? What the heck is that? What is that? Mom? Somebody downstairs? What the heck is that? It's like a jingling sound. What the heck is that? It's down there. What is it? What is it? It's coming from in there. Wait a minute. Look at that. Dude, those things are freaking moving. Oh, hell no. Hell no. How is that even possible? Look at that. You're freaking moving like crazy. And that's her seance table. That's even more terrifying. Oh, God. How is that even happening? There's no air in here or anything. Oh, God. Look at that. They're still moving.
The crystals on the lamp downstairs incredibly began swinging on their own, making enough noise to be heard on the second floor. And as Ian approached the table, both of his cameras mysteriously died at the exact same time. From everything that happened during this investigation, there's no question that spirits are still lurking around this property. Number 3. A woman named Tash runs the Canadian Bay Forever TikTok account, where she often posts videos of her daily life with her husband and kids. But something her followers were not expecting to see was an eerie clip from her security camera. One night while laying in bed, she received a motion-detected notification from her backyard camera. At first glance, nothing could be seen, but as she took a closer look, she was left feeling uneasy. Next to the trampoline at the top of the fence, a small creepy face appeared. This eerie face peered over the fence for a few brief moments before ducking back down, and soon made another appearance as it flashed its glowing eyes towards the camera. No one's quite sure what this creature is, but if it shows up at my house, I'm definitely taking it in as a house pet. Number 4. Every day, strange things happen that no one would believe if it wasn't caught on camera. And with the popularity of home security cameras continuing to grow, more and more videos of unexplainable things are showing up online. And recently, TikTok user DarkSideOfTheMoon83 noticed something on her camera's live feed that left her scratching her head. Shortly after the video began, a misty white apparition appeared. This almost transparent mass quickly moved down the driveway away from the house before disappearing. Besides a few passing cars at the end of the video, no one was around to witness this eerie event, so we're all left with no answers as to what this could possibly be. Number 5. Mike and Amanda from the Resurrection Paranormal YouTube channel are on a mission to find proof of the paranormal. Well, after setting out to investigate an allegedly haunted escape room in Bel Air, Ohio, they may have just succeeded. Throughout the night, a static camera was set up facing a staircase, and while later reviewing the footage from this camera, they noticed something unnerving.
You guys, it only took us umpteen years, but we finally got an apparition on camera. This is not a spoof video, this is actually like for real. TikTok has compressed the video so much that this is the only way I know how to upload it. So, here we go. Alright, laptop. This is the escape zone in Bel Air, Ohio. I'm just going to get right to it. You're going to watch this frame. Our investigators has just walked down these stairs and out this front door a few minutes earlier. And they're all outside. They're all taking a little break. They're all discussing what they're going to do. Then y'all, watch this. Slowing it down. Look at the size compared to the door frame, guys. That is a freaking child.
To the left of the staircase, an apparition came into view for a few brief moments. Due to its size, Amanda believes this to be the ghost of a child, but I'll leave that up to you to decide. Number 6. Since getting into the paranormal, I've seen quite a few videos of strange things caught on baby monitor cameras. These small devices innocently used to keep an eye on your baby sometimes catch things that otherwise would have gone unseen. And just recently, TikTok user Maho noticed something bizarre on the baby monitor at her work. While looking after a baby at work, she noticed this strange anomaly. This small white mass quickly moved back and forth, coming in and out of view, almost appearing to be trying to get the attention of the nearby baby. This TikTok user has no idea what this could be, and honestly, that makes 2 of us. Number 7. A man named John works at an old property known as Wesley Manor. And since he's been there, he's experienced odd things that he can only describe as paranormal. This led him to create the Haunted Wesley Manor TikTok account, where he often documents his paranormal encounters. Over time, an entity he's become quite familiar with is a small child with glowing eyes that always seems to be lurking in the basement. Well, recently while filming down in the basement, this activity began to heighten.
Alright, I'm still hearing things in here. I'm taking some more videos. There are tons of orbs. Tons of orbs. Some of it's dust, but some of them are orbs. Especially the way they're acting. I'm hearing giggling, laughing, the usual. Dude, what? Oh, here we go with this shit. Something's throwing shit at me. I guarantee it's one of the children. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, dude, there's definitely one of the children in here. Oh, I can't.
An unseen force began to throw several objects around the basement. And despite walking throughout the space, no one could be found. John continued recording and ended up catching something chilling.
I'm hearing those noises again, lots of orbs. You feel the energy just swirling around me. I was just in here earlier too. We saw a lot of shadows. I actually went live. A lot of shadows. There. Probably just the light. No, it was in here. Damn, look at all the orbs.
What looks like the top of a head can be seen peeking around the corner. And from previous footage of the small ghostly child, it looks like it could be him making an appearance. John didn't seem to notice this figure at the time, but I'm sure it won't be long until he has another run-in with his little friend. Number 8. Over on the Jameer95 TikTok account, a 27-year-old father of 2 often posts fun videos of him and his kids. But recently, after checking the footage from his outdoor camera, he came across something bizarre. Not quite sure how to explain it, he turned to TikTok for answers. Shortly after the video begins, a white misty figure floats by, soon followed by a dark mass. These eerie shapes seem to appear out of nowhere, as there was no one around when this was recorded. Interestingly enough, they almost look to be a good representation of good and evil, as the white one looks fairly innocent, while the dark one leaves me feeling uneasy. Number 9. Living in a haunted house may seem like something that you only see in the movies. But for a man named Chris, it is all too real. For some time now, he's been experiencing strange things in his home, and often feeling as if an unseen presence is nearby. Well, recently Chris made a decision that I really wish he would have avoided. In a desperate attempt to get some answers, he decided to use a Ouija board. And the very next day, he recorded this.
A lot of y'all are gonna be mad at me, but me and my cousin broke this out. Messed with it last night.
Dad had sex on a Ouija board. Oh boy.
We did it the proper way, though. I know this is a kid's toy, but y'all don't understand the kind of shit y'all's getting into when y'all fuck with this. At least some people don't. I heard it, but I didn't see it. I still hear it. You can hear that, can't you? I can. Sound like tapping. Everybody's like, oh, it's the hutch. It's the hutch. Can you do it again? This is a selfie stick I taped to a tripod.
With a mysterious tapping sound coming from somewhere in the living room, a disembodied voice can also be heard. Then soon after, the tripod eerily got knocked to the floor. And this wasn't the only activity that Chris managed to catch on camera.
It's like the second time tonight.
After finding the sink running in the middle of the night, Chris managed to catch it turning on completely by itself. With an entity clearly living in Chris's house and running up the water bill, I think it's about time that it starts paying rent. Number 10. A thunderstorm at night that knocks out the power is a scary situation on its own. But imagine being in a house with no power and feeling like something was lurking in the darkness. Well, for a man named Danny Donahue, this hypothetical was very real. In a video recently uploaded titled, "There's Something in My Apartment," Danny caught something downright unnerving.
I keep hearing noises in the hall outside the room. I haven't heard anything for about 5 minutes now, and I think...
With a flashlight illuminating his bedroom door, something could be heard trying to get in from the other side. And as Danny stood there motionless watching the door, a terrifying dark figure darted past. Now, as amazing as this video is, Danny is a film director and writer, which can only mean one thing. It's not real. But regardless, this would be a terrifying situation to be in. And Speedy Gonzalez over here is what nightmares are made of. Make sure to follow me on Instagram to hear more from your boy. As always, if you enjoy these creepy videos, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this.